City of Diamonds played host to the dazzling second leg of the Longines Global Champions Tour of 2015.
I'm very proud that the show goes on in Antwerp, and we're also very happy that the city of Antwerp is helping us in putting this show together. The second edition takes place 2 kilometers down the river because we wanted to create a village feeling. So when you walk in the grounds here, you get the feeling that you're into a village. On the other side, we had the historical cranes that were in the backside, and that was nice. Of course, it was a nice view, but we also have to look at the logistical aspects of this organization of the.
In the heart of Europe, 8 of the world's top 10 riders were on the warpath with a mission to top the seemingly invincible Brit, Scott Brash, off the top of the early season ranking. Reigning champion Scott's emphatic win in the first leg of the tour in the stunning setting of Miami Beach had already turned up the heat on the elite of show jumping.
We're in Antwerp in Belgium, so it's always something special for us. With this nice place, I think it's for the whole Belgium crowd very special.
Actually, yeah, our farm is about only 10 minutes from here, so we spend a lot of time in Antwerp when we're not at the shows. So this is kind of like a home show to us now. But Antwerp's a great city, and it's a lot of fun, great restaurants, and it's really cool. I think it's a good addition to the global tour.
Last year he did unbelievable. It was super the whole year long, and I was really happy to have him in my horses, in my group.
There was an early win for Brazil's Marlon Zanatelli and Zerlinim in great form all week, triumphing in the first qualifier, an exciting jump-off between 21 riders that produced a thriller.
Definitely, he's an amazing horse, and I mean, I'm very happy to have him, and I have to thank Jos and Egbert to give me the chance to ride him, and it's been amazing since we got every weekend he's placed and qualified in the class, so we're always happy with him.
Francis Kevin Stout produced one of the rounds of his life, a copybook round, to win the BMW International with an extremely fast round on Kismet Devaux, and drove off in style with a BMW 4 Series Cabriolet.
I took some risk, but Kismet was amazing tonight, and she did a super jump off. I know she's a fast mare, but it was also some amazing riders combination after me, especially Marlon with Zerlin, who was in super form, winning yesterday. I knew he passed at the end, so I had to try something.
The event was all about horsepower in more ways than one. An eye-catching new BMW i8 sports car took centre stage in the main competition arena, adding to the glamour of the event. Earlier there was an elegant display also of classic cars that produced everything from Mercedes through to Aston Martin, as the vintage models took a lap of honour around the ring. And to add to the entertainment, there was a special show of the world-famous Warhorse before the start of the Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix. This sensational and unique production of the British National Theatre features actors working with the magnificent life-size horses. In the new venue of Coquille in Antwerp, thousands of fans and guests packed into the every available space around the arena for the €300,000 Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix presented by Merit Capital.
It's a fair course, it's not crazy big, but there's still enough to do. The first half of it is okay, and then it gets more difficult as it goes along. I think the oxer here down to the double of verticals and the plank before it, so 8, 9, 10 I think will be where most of the faults are.
The most difficult will be the last line, or before last line, the oxer and the double vertical behind. It's really like 4.5 strike to come in. I think it's going to be more 5 than 4. And then one huge oxer behind. I think that's the most difficult line. But then, okay, we will see, because sometimes we think something, at the end it's another line that's more difficult than we expected. We want to maybe be a little bit better because it's at home, but yeah, it's nice. I don't know if it gives more pressure or something, but anyway, I like it.
There was some serious horsepower in the arena too, with Lugabeerbound Sharman, Rolf-Joran Bengtsson's Casal Ask and Basim Hassan Mohammed's Palabey the Halong all in contention. It was a night of sporting drama on the vast River Scheldt as the full house watched the world's best battle for a chance to put valuable points on the ranking board early in the championship series. In the first round, Luc Masset's course produced a steady stream of clear rounds, and only the fastest on 4 faults would be able to win through to round 2. The faults were spread across the course as riders including Steve Gerda, Scott Brash, Penelope Leprovo, Eric Lemars and Daniel Deusser were all ejected from the second round, with Jay and Richard Phillips suffering an uncharacteristic fall. Dodo de Baranda, Constant van Paschen, Bierschwitzer and Henrik von Eckermann scraped into round 2 with a speedy round on 4 faults. French stars Simon Dolest and Kevin Stausch led the fastest clears as tension mounted for the dramatic showdown with the eyes on the €300,000 prize.
The difficulties all the course. We start number 1 until who is the last one is number 12 until number 12. All the difficult.
In the second round, Sheikh Ali bin Khalid Al Thani of Qatar delivered the first double clear just inside the time allowed on Vienna Olympic. Ben Mayer of Great Britain had an unexpected rail down when the chestnut mare Diva just got a touch too close at the first part of the yellow double combination. Christian Alman on Codex 1 also went double clear, setting up a jump off, and was joined by Hans-Dieter Dreyer, who had his work cut out, holding the dark-bay stallion Embassy II in check to produce a brilliant double clear. Edwina Tops-Alexander added to the heavyweight jump off with a lineup on the talented Linti Tequila. Egypt's Karim El Zogby on Amelia won a place in the jump off too, and the final double clear came on for Simon Dolest and Ryan de Zayet. The stakes were high for the second Longines Global Champions Tour Grand Prix jump-off of 2015. After 2 strong rounds, Sheikh Ali was not able to capitalise and finished on 10 faults. Christian Alman looked like a winner but had a shock rail down on Codex 1, and Karim El Zogby had 4 faults despite an impressive showing in Antwerp. Irina Tubbs-Alexander delivered a powerful performance on Linti Tequila, making the big and daunting BMW fence look easy and putting in a tight turn to the Merit Capital Vertical, coming home in 40.30 for 3rd place on the podium.
She's just unbelievable. It's one of the best horses I've ever had. We haven't been together so long, so we're still, getting to know each other, and she just tries. Every time I go in the ring, she gives 100%. She just does not want to hit the poles, and she's sort of got the gist of the idea.
Hans-Dieter Dreyer powered to 2nd place on 38.74 on the formidable Embassy II, who was on fire after a break of a few months, before his outing at the LGCT Miami Beach earlier this month.
Yeah, I'm really proud of him. He jumped amazing today. It was such a nice show. We had a big ring and really good course builder, and my horse, he was unbelievable.
It came down to the wire with the last rider, Simon Dolest, living up to his reputation for speed, clinching the winning time of 37.96 and the first prize of €99,000 on his 10-year-old gelding, Ryan Zayet.
That was really a fantastic win today. Ryan was jumping really amazing. It was 2-3 fantastic fronts that the course builder Luc Musset did. Was really delicate, big, but not crazy. We don't see horses making too much effort, but really small fences everywhere. And for me, that's really the way to do and to go. We have no crash in the combination, and that's, I think, the most important for the sport, because now we have every weekend big show, and if we ask too much effort for the horses, it's not really nice for them.
The Grand Prix results saw Bassem Hassan Mohamed shoot to the top of the Longines Global Champions Tour ranking after a turbocharged Grand Prix won in electrifying style by the French speed ace, Simon Delestre. The second leg of the Tour in Belgium fired up the championship race as the young Qatari rider scored enough points to take the lead from Scott Brash. With his eyes on the overall championship, Bassem vows I'm going to fight for it.
It's a great feeling, you know, the global tour. It's the strongest shows in the world, the strongest rider and horses. So to be in the lead, that's a really special thing for me. I hope I can continue, and we will see what the season will show us. I have a really great team of horses, and we have Jan Tops. He's the trainer and he's the manager, and he's, you know, he have all the time for us, and he help us with everything. So I think we just need to focus and to do it and to listen to him and to do what he says. So I hope one day we will be all in this position.
Bassem is on 66 points and closely followed by Hans-Dieter Dreyer on 59 after a blistering performance in Antwerp, taking second place in the Grand Prix. The scene is set for another thrilling stage of the circuit as the Tour travels to Madrid, Spain.